I'm Mr. J. Today we're talking about Trump's power. It's a debatable subject, okay? Tuesday, July the 22nd, 2025, USA. This is Trump, executive order. He's holding some executive order documents. Looks like some sad judges in the background, okay? Let's look at our words before anything else. Let's see, we have authority, we have sidestepped, we have fired, unprecedented, reshaping, Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve, some difficult words. Universities, unitary, outrage, and restraint. Okay, so some longer words, but important to know. In his second term, U.S. President Donald Trump has repeatedly tested the limits of his authority, according to political analysts. Okay. Over the past 6 months, Trump has sidestepped Congress, fired watchdogs, and issued an unprecedented number of executive orders. Experts say he has tried to weaken the system of checks and balances by targeting the judiciary. Wow. Judiciary. Okay. Well, it's hard for me to say. Might be hard for you. But I'm not American, so Canadians don't use judiciary too often. That's my excuse. Reshaping institutions and pressuring the Federal Reserve to lower interest rates. Trump's actions have also extended beyond government, affecting universities, media, and even the arts. Critics are concerned by his promotion of the unitary executive theory, which claims the president has near total control over the government. Despite public outrage, Congress has mostly remained silent, leaving the courts as the main barrier to overreach. With declining approval ratings, some believe that only political pressure, not law, can now act as a true restraint on Trump's power. Okay, let's see our questions. What has Trump done more than any other president since Eisenhower? This is our intermediate level, right? So when you do the quiz, right, these are all wrong, right? You need to think of the correct one, right? What's the correct answer? What theory has Trump promoted to justify his power? What role has Congress mostly failed to fulfill? What area outside of government has Trump tried to control? According to experts, what may be the only check on Trump's power now? Okay. Word of the day, enchanted. We're doing, once again, fantasy words this week. And now, don't look at the wizard. We talked about lots of wizard stuff. Here we're talking like the forest. That's an enchanted forest. And I think this is enchanting music, right? So enchant. What does enchant mean? All right, so let's see the fantasy meaning. Enchanted, magically changed or protected by a spell, like the forest, I guess, is protected. And enchanted, delighted or charmed by something wonderful. So I guess she's enchanted by the music, right? Enchanting music, enchants, right? Okay. Pronunciation, not too difficult. Here's the spelling. There's 3 syllables, but I mean, it's not anything hard to say. Here we have Ted. In the middle we have Chan. A and chant. That is our word with emphasis, our syllable with emphasis. Chan, chanted, and then an N in the beginning. Enchanted like that. The knight stepped into the enchanted forest where time moved differently, and she was enchanted by the music and couldn't stop smiling. All right, weather for tomorrow, we have Mexico City, Mexico, high of 24, low of 14, and let's say, partly rainy. For Tokyo, Japan, high of 33, low of 27, and partly rainy. And for Ottawa, Canada, high of 26, low of 16, and partly cloudy. That's it. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.